cringe and dank memes warning. Viewers' discretion is advised.
What's going on, guys? It's the Mexican Chef here. Now, today I'm going to be talking about Infinite Warfare. Specifically, the LMGs. I'm sick of the machine guns. I'm just going to be straight with it from the beginning. I hate the light machine guns in this game. There's some that are just like, oh yeah, that one's decent, or honestly, that one kind of sucks. But the LMGs in general, they're a little OP. They have a good fire rate, do good damage, and a lot of them do almost zero recoil, which is actually outrageous. There's two types of LMGs that there normally are. There's ones that shoot fast and have a low damage rate, and normally it's a moderate recoil. Normally it's mainly the submachine guns that have some kind of extreme amount of recoil. But if it's an LMG, normally, fires fast, iffy damage, and iffy recoil. And then there's the ones that, they shoot kind of slow, the fire rate's not that good, but they do a good amount of damage. What Infinite Warfare is doing, they're pretty much making them the greatest thing to use in the game, and it's really aggravating. LMGs are already kind of known as the thing that people use to camp in corners with. But now it's worse. They're evolving, people. They're evolving. Now, they're not only camping in corners, but I'm actually getting out-sniped by an LMG now. You wanna know why? Because I'm getting sniped with an LMG because it shoots insanely fast and it beats me. I miss my first shot, I'm screwed. And it does good damage. So, I get 3 hit and I'm dead. Anything like the Mauler or the Raw, honestly, those are the main ones that I'm really complaining about. The Titan, that's still pretty cringy and all, but just the Mauler and the Raw especially. Not to mention, there's variants that double the damage. Literally, look at it. It gives them more damage and better fire rate. It's encouraging them. But back to what I'm saying about getting out-sniped by an LMG, there's no reason that should happen. Now, if I miss my first shot, I missed my first shot, and if they can get me, before I do the whole bolt action simulation thing or whatever, that's fine, they won that gunfight. But no, I'll do something, I'll use something that has like, a decent fire rate for a sniper, like the intervention, and I'll still lose. Because I'll get a hit marker, which, isn't that bad, but then the moment I get that hit marker, I'm screwed. Because they instantly kill me in a second. 3 shots, almost no recoil, with insane damage and fire rate. I don't understand it. They're just camping with them. Throwback, honestly, that's the map that you see in the background here. That's one of the worst maps for them, too. They're making them camper friendly as well, the maps. Which, honestly, that's terrible. I see people running around with an LMG like it's nothing. Running around, honestly, like it's the K-Bar or the ERAD. Sliding with it because of how good the fire rate is, and how good the damage is, and how there's almost no recoil in some of them. Honestly, I don't understand why they would do that. I don't understand why that's so necessary. LMGs in general is just such a bitchy thing to use. And then they want to encourage it. Now, I understand, maybe have one stick out more than the other, but honestly, if you want to use an LMG, there's not really a bad one you can use if you have the right variant. Now, I don't want to turn this into a whole video about variants, because, variants aren't that much of a big problem about Infinite Warfare. I kind of like some of them. They're not that bad. Oh, I have to get 25 kills to get the nuclear, to get the deamatizer. That's not that bad. Some of them, they bring an element to the game that we never saw before. Go on a 3 kill streak and you get a random perk or, jackpot. Add 10% to your score. That's actually really good. You can use certain variants to go with whatever you're trying to do that game. But when it comes to the LMGs, they're starting to make them OP. I don't even like saying that they make weapons OP because I think to myself, oh, I sound like I'm trying to make up excuses. No, because I'm not the only one. At first I thought, maybe I'm just being, really hypocritical about it. Maybe people are saying that when I use the K-bar or the MV4, which the MV4 got nerfed, actually. So I don't understand why everyone keeps saying the MV4 is kind of overpowered. They reduced the fire rate by a decent amount. It's not even that good. K-bar is far better. Please don't nerf the K-bar, though. That's the only thing I got to kill these LMG noobs. Not to mention the shotgun noobs. Don't even get me started on those. But anyway, the variants are so LMG friendly. I don't even like saying that they're OP like I said, but it's more than just me. I've had so many other people agree the LMGs in this game are overpowered. They're so bad. Like, someone needs to get some kind of AA meeting for LMGs or something, because, Infinity Ward and Raven, you guys need to stop this. I mean, I know this is one of the low talking points on why Infinite Warfare isn't that good, which, by the way, it's not that bad. It's pretty good. I don't understand why there's so much hate to begin with. But the main reason why no one really talks about it is, like what I just said, a lot of people have so much hate on this game, they almost expect that. Which, if people went to this game with an open mind and, actually paid attention, you'd realize the game's not that bad. It has some points it can touch up on, such as, making some of the weapons not OP, which in this case is technically a whole selection of weapons, the whole LMGs in general. If they were to come in and see that it's only a few things like that, they'd realize this isn't a bad game. Is this the whole rant about LMGs thing? Yeah, I get it. LMGs, they're bad. I understand you guys probably get it too, but you guys gotta understand, it goes further into this. People are using stuff like this, small things like this that are really easily fixable, to say this is why IW is a bad game. It's not a bad game. I know I'm kind of ranting here, which, you should understand by the title, but I'm kind of going off on a tangent about something else, other than the LMGs. I'm kind of going off a little bit on why people dislike Infinite Warfare. I know it's a completely different reason. It's because, oh, exos, we want boots on the ground. Yeah. Oh, people get melted too easily. Oh, my favorite YouTuber said he doesn't like it at first. Well, here's the thing. It starts with that, but then they come in and they see things like the LMGs are being so overused because they're overpowered. You have to understand that when they come in already thinking this is a bad game and they see that, it doesn't help the case that Infinite Warfare is actually a pretty good game at all. It does make it look kinda bad. And that's where I'm gonna end this. So I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and I hope maybe I opened your mind a little bit on this. But you gotta understand, I'm trying to fight for a game that I like, and then this is just something that really annoys me about a game that I like that keeps getting so much hate for no reason. And I'm starting to see some of the small points like this, which is technically giving them a reason, but they're making it bigger than it seems when they see small things like this that's easily preventable. So hopefully I did open up your mind about this, and hopefully someone in the Call of Duty, Activision, Infinity Ward, Raven offices, somewhere in there, hopefully they'll understand that this is an actual problem. And this is why, so many people keep talking about, oh, guns are overpowered and stuff. Hopefully, they'll see this is what I mean. So, go check out my friends and like the video, share us around, spread the word, Like, comment, and subscribe.